What up, folks? Let me change that, looking all crazy. I don't want y'all seeing that picture the whole time. All right. Come back to that. TradingView.com. XAUUSD. They've changed some things around, but everything's the same. Launch the chart is easier to get to now for our favorite pair, gold. Don't got to go to that overview page no more. Cut that out. Looks like we got a pretty good push happening here already. So here is our midnight hour. Adding an ellipse tool. Straight at the top there, bringing it down to the bottom of that wick, opening it up from the middle. Let me zoom in the prices on the right just so I can elongate the top. Make sure that that's on the money. Elongate the bottom. Not that it's not clear already that it's going into a certain direction already, but just in case it decides to pull back in within the next 4 minutes, we'll be clear as to which direction it took. So if it breaks above the top line, which is at the top of the midnight hour, then it is going into a what, folks? Green line means. And then if it goes below this red line, then what? We enter our trade as a sell for red, buy for green. What up, Harley? How you doing? Debbie, what up? Ant Dog. I got a new nickname for Ant every day. All right, so we got about 3 more minutes in the market. Let's look at last night. Penny, dime, dollar. Everybody should have did all right. Let's take a look here. This is more of a classic night than we've seen in a long time. Let's see if this end up hitting the negative 200 down. This would have been one of those ones, depending on when you got in. Oh, no, it never did. Yeah, it never hit that. So first hour, it stops at 237 pips. This is a buy, guys. That's $237 on a 1.0. And then if you stayed in for 2 hours, it gave us literally a classic trade here with about 500 pips in 2 hours. That's $500 on a standard lot, which is the $1.00 lot. So just like that, boom, classic night. Classic night to see the 2 exact hours push out and do as it does. The reason why you're taught this strategy the way you are. All right, so hopefully you guys did well last night in the market. And it's the 29th in the market now. So let's go to the beginning of the time. Getting real close to the 9 o'clock hour. So for many of you, should be finger on the trigger ready with your MetaTrader 4 mobile app out on the trade screen, XAUUSD. Somebody asked me to show my MetaTrader before. A couple of days ago, go check that one out. I think that was Sunday, so you can see. There's also plenty more on there. I actually just doing a revamp to my videos, so you guys might not see everything that you used to see, but I'll come back up with more, just a couple videos left up there that are important, or at least that I found were good nights that should show some pretty good stuff on it. Less content on the YouTube, just the powerful ones. All right, it's about 9 o'clock. Hey, Michelle. All right, we in the market. In a buy. All right, folks. I want to look at Bitcoin. Just because Bitcoin's been rising from the bottom of the rectangle, guys. And I want us to talk about where it's at now, because this is very important to my narrative. The narrative, guys, of the rectangular consolidation. I told you that really our top of the square is here at 42,000. But we've got a second level right here around this 41,000 where it has not broken past. As you can see, it's pulling back down. So it could really, because we've been in consolidation, it could come back down to this level again, really 35,000, before we know if it's going to break out of this full 43. So interestingly enough, though, it did hit the floor again on the 20th, has not been back since, though. And so Bitcoin finally getting back to the top of this consolidation where we could possibly see a break to the upside. But there's really no guarantees. It could, like I said, it could very much easily come back down here first before we see a break past this, because this is really where I see, and if you guys look at, let me go to a 4 hour so it's clear what we're looking at. Oof, nothing clear there. Get rid of some of this old stuff. For my Bitcoin folks, man. Where are my Bitcoin folks? People that's holding Bitcoin in their wallets. Remember, as investors, and hold some money in Bitcoin for a long-term gain. So here's where I was talking about the buy, the huge buy zone right there, 30,000, dipping a little bit below there a couple times. Every time it gets there, it shoots back up to the sky at 40. That's the deck ceiling right there, that 40,000 ceiling. And we're waiting to see it shatter that up here. Because when it gets here, it's probably just going to come on back up to that 53,000. So we've got a lot of room and opportunity once it gets out of this area for price to continue back up. So that's Bitcoin. She said, "Honey, up in the bay." I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot, guys. Like, seriously, keep coming with the funny. All night long. Oh, I'm going to go. Wrong thing. XAUUSD. All right, go. What we doing? Yeah, we still in a buy. Definitely a hurry up and buy. But yeah, let's look at what buys what it's been doing. It was in some consolidation down here, broke out of that, came up to this level, broke out of that one, kind of back in this same zone, the same zone that price has touched before, but pretty much moved through it pretty easily, it looks like, going back. We've had some breakouts. This is a good breakout space. Price typically moves through the zone, so that makes sense. So yeah. tradelog@gmail.com. Y'all see that? That's where you're supposed to be sending it from now. For now. We'll be back and better. Can't wait for you guys to see the revamp, the relaunch. More value, more information. Trade log. That's 00, not sorry, 00 trade log at gmail.com. Vinny, you are trading tonight. Oh, Dr. Brooks is sending me messages on Messenger, but it's not on my YouTube trading. I have to have a conversation. I'm just playing. All right, y'all. Y'all know what it is, man. I want y'all to back test the market over and over and over and over and over and over and over again until you can say, I am a master. I have traded every single hour on the chart, even if I wasn't there for it. Okay. All right, y'all know what it is. 1, 2, 3. If Vinny got a question, Ant, you going live on Sunday is what he said. He does not know. He has to wait for his official account to come. That can take up to 10 days according to other FTMO traders. And that's 10 days after the ending of his 10 days. So we will let you know when he goes live, but that'll be cool. All right.